So this is today's finished look. If this looks good to you, just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to Typically Teresa. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Please click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get a notification whenever I have a new upload. And please give this a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. And don't forget to share it with someone else who could take advantage of today's video. So today I am doing a get ready with me video. We're going to talk about a few things as I do my hair and do my makeup. I am not a professional, so please don't come for me. This is not a tutorial, okay? This is just how I do my makeup and how I do my hair piece. And I'm just doing this. I'm just showing you how I do me. And if you can take something from this to add quality to your life, I absolutely would love that. If not, honey, that is absolutely fine. If you just love what I'm talking about, that is good too. So please stick around and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Bolero wipes here. This is the Argan Oil and Avocado facial wipes to just kind of, you know, give my face a clean start here. I have done my eyebrows already. It takes too much time and precision to do eyebrows and I did not want to take y'all's time up like that. So I'm just going to go over my face really quick and give it a good wipe, because you got to start with a clean canvas before you put any makeup on. So I'm going to just go around and you'll see me look over here, but you can kind of see that I have a mirror set up here. You'll see me looking there from time to time, so don't be alarmed. I'm not like, you know, doing something kind of crazy. I'm just checking and, you know, I have different angles of stuff that I'm looking at. And I did go over my edges with some edge control, so everything is set with my hair. So I decided to style this hair today because I haven't styled it in a while, and I figured it would be fun to do on camera. So this is a wig, you guys, and it is a lace front. I have been ordering my lace fronts from Amazon. Believe it or not, you can get some amazing quality wigs on Amazon, and I'll try to link it below. I have had this one for a little bit of, maybe close to a year now. So I'm not sure if it's still there, but again, if it is, sorry. If it is, I'll link it below so, you know, you can know the type of style and stuff like that I got. I always get pre-plucked and with the baby hairs because to me that gives a more natural look. So, I do have, like, I'll be looking over here as well, so I have like a couple things going on over here as well because I have my laptop set up because I took some notes of some things that I want to talk to you guys about today. So, you know, I'm keeping it interesting and, you know, just, you know, giving information of stuff that I want to discuss with you. So the first thing as I'm going along, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and heat up my flat iron. And so this is just a Remington, and I'm going to take it up to 410 degrees. You probably can't even see that. But I'm going to take it up to 410 degrees. Oh, there you go. Woo! So I'm going to let this heat up. Doesn't take it very long to heat up. And I'm going to go ahead and start dividing my hair into sections to straighten. And I'm going to put a few curls in this today. Now, normally what I do, I think I'm going to work from the front to the back. So I'm going to clip off the back and put it up. So honestly, you'll probably be surprised at how long it takes, of how quick it takes me to do this. Because it's actually a lot easier. So y'all, so how are you doing? Like really doing? I think it's like so important to do like a self inventory, like check in with yourself and see how you are. There's a lot going on in the world, and it's a lot. So like, how are you coping with everything? How is your life now? How has your life changed? Like, personally speaking, my husband and I can tell you firsthand, we honestly have been very blessed. The jobs that we have are essential jobs, so not a whole lot has changed. The main thing that changed is our kids. You would go to like a daycare, child care center a few times a week, and I don't know if I want my cord right here. I think it would be better right here. Yeah, a few times a week. So they had completely shut down for a little bit of time, and we had to adjust to that whole thing, and we just had to come up with a plan. So for a little bit of that time, we were able to be out of work but still be paid as full-time workers. My husband had like an adjusted schedule, so they were on and off for a few days once everything kind of came back together, but he pretty much worked the whole time. So he had a small break, but then they had to go back, and then they had like an adjusted schedule. And as for us, we were just work like a set schedule. Like, we work with the same group of people, same group of people at part-time hours, but we were supplemented for the time that we didn't get, since pretty much everybody was full-time. So that's how that worked, and then we transitioned back into regular hours. And so how that worked is, my husband, he still works his hours, but he gets a couple days off. So he's worked, and he'll get days off, and then the days that he has to go in, or I have to go to work, they'll go to like a relative's house. So we've been able to work it out, and I'm just so grateful, because everybody can't say that, say the same. And it's very challenging. So I just pray that you and your family are doing great, and everyone's well, and you are, staying productive. I think that's so important right now, to keep yourself on the up and up, no matter what's going on. I think it's so important to just stay busy. We're more so productive. Busy isn't always a good thing, but productive, using all of your talents and skills in the best way possible, which is kind of how this whole YouTube channel came up about for me. Honestly, I always wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I said, you know what, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to do that. And I said, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. And obviously, a lot of things in life, it takes time, and you just got to make that time commitment. And I just started my first video maybe a month ago now, and now I'm like on a schedule where I upload twice a week, and I have thoroughly enjoyed myself here. So I pray that this is, it turns into something, I don't know, something. But nonetheless, I'm an extremely creative person, and this is like my creative outlet. So this is like a hobby for me, that I hope could transform into something, whatever God will have it to be. So I'm having fun right now. This is fun for me. So I hope you have been enjoying my videos, and have learned something along the way. So yeah, so I hope that you're just staying productive and learning things about you that you may not have known, and exploring things that you may not have normally explored or didn't have the time to do, and things like that. So guys, if you want to comment down below, let me know of some things that you have done that you probably wouldn't have done if the pandemic didn't occur. So You know, I know I'm spending way more time with my family, like my immediate family, those who I live with, like my husband and my kids, and, you know, things like that. So I think I've learned quite a bit just by being with them more. So it's pretty exciting. So yes. So okay, we have like we're going into August, you guys, and I cannot believe, first of all, that we're going into August. So that literally means we have 2 more quarters of the year left. Like, this is like crazy. So I always like to do like a check-in with myself and see how I'm doing on the goals that I've set. And I'm doing pretty good. I definitely accomplished the goals that I set for the beginning of the year. I said I wanted to become a Mary Kay consultant. I did that. I said I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I did that. I wanted to get back active on social media. Did that. I wanted to start a new career, which is as a medical assistant. I did that. And my next goals are my fitness goals and my weight loss goals. So like, I don't know about you, but to me, losing weight and staying focused on that whole I don't know, lifestyle is extremely important to me. I have always struggled with my weight. Now, I haven't always been the size that I am now. Right now, I am about a solid 14, 16. Yep, said it on camera. And, you know, I don't have anything to be ashamed of. My main thing is I want to be healthy. You know, thank God I don't have any major... I'm going to actually clip these up so I don't have to go back over them. You know, thank God I don't have any major ailments, but I'm scared to death of what could happen if I don't get it together. So I would love to lose, like I started my keto journey last year, and I lost 25 pounds. End of last year, I started it. I did it for maybe like 3 months. I lost 25 pounds doing that. My husband and I went on our anniversary trip, and that's when that's how everything kind of started back up, because, you know, who wants to go on vacation and say, oh, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say deprive yourself, but not in, you know, eat what you want to eat. So that's kind of where the whole thing came back, as far as me being, you know, lazy as far as my diet is concerned. Because to be honest, when I lost the 25 pounds, I didn't exercise, because I wanted to focus just on the on my diet, so I could kind of perfect that, and then I wanted to move into exercise, so I could focus on it, you know, give it my all, and then kind of slowly add in exercising, because I want to do this for the rest of my life, y'all. Like, I don't want to, you know, what they say, yo-yo dieting. Like, I don't want to do it and then revert back, and you know what I mean? Like, I want to really stick to this. Like, I want this to be, you know, kind of, you know, not kind of, but forever, as long as the Lord shall have me to live. Like, you know, I want people to look back on my life and say, you know what? She started out like this, but I'm so proud of her. She overcame that and she made it through, and you know, she did good for herself, you know, because I'm looking at my children. I'm looking at the example that I'm setting for them, and I don't want to look at myself and be like, dang, I could have fixed this a little bit better. I could have been, you know, I could have did that a little bit more, you know, knowing that some things in life you don't have control over, because you just don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. But I know where I'm at right now is not it. So, you know, I wouldn't say I'm the worst. You know, I don't pick the worst foods to eat. You know, I'm not one of those people who, like, objects to healthy foods, because I actually enjoy them. I would say it's when I'm, like, stressed or even, like, really happy or excited, I tend to eat, too. So it's not always, like, you know, gloom and doom when people eat. for me, it's both. It's like, oh, it's a celebration, it's a birthday, it's my birthday, it's whatever. Oh my God, let's cook an amazing meal, or let's go out to our favorite restaurant. You know what I mean? And I think that's the case with a lot of people. Like, you know, you want to celebrate, so you eat. You know, just like when it's birthdays and stuff, what do? We have cake and all sorts of treats. And we enjoy ourselves. So it's a lifestyle, and because, you know, when you have done something for so long, it's difficult to retrain your brain and to like overcome that, overcome your old habits. So you guys, you got to stay focused. You got to remember, you know, the Simon Sinek, we start with why. That's a great book to read. I don't know why I'm tangled right here. That's a very good book. It talks all about, you know, your why and, you know, things like that. So, you know, you always have to revert back to your why, and everything's not going to be perfect. You're going to have some tests and trials, but the point of the matter is keep going. And that's what I have to tell myself. I have to stay focused whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed or even excited. I have to keep my goal in mind. Like, why did I start this? Where do I want to be? And I have to remind myself, this is what I got to do to get there. And staying consistent in that. It is not an easy thing because, as I was told, you know, one of my professors told me this: if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And that's just a testament of, you know, the challenges. So that is absolutely correct. If it was so easy, the obesity rate would not be where it is, you know, in society, and especially amongst our minority groups. So I'm not going to get into all of that. But for myself and for my children, I want to be a great example, a shining example of what fitness looks like. And for me, I just want to be healthy. I don't want to wait till it's too late. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait for anything to happen and be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I lose that weight? Why didn't I switch my eating habits? I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? I just don't. So if anything happens, it'll be as it is. You know what I mean? It won't be because you're overweight. It'll be what it is. So that's how I am choosing to take responsibility for my life. And being healthy definitely contributes to your overall health. So I am serious about it, and I want to lose another. I've definitely gained some of that weight back, y'all. Don't get me wrong now. I've gained some of it back. I'm not going to tell you how much. At least I'm saying some, but not all. I haven't gained it all back, but I've gained some of it. And I really want to lose an additional 50. I have made me a weight loss binder, something I haven't done before to kind of track my progress. I need to get my husband to measure me because I don't want to celebrate what the scale says. I want to celebrate inches lost, and I want to write down, you know, things like, oh, you know, my jeans, you know, like I want to document everything week by week. I think day by day is a little too much for me. I don't even use my happy planner on a daily basis. Like, let me take that back. I use it on a daily basis. I look at it on a daily basis. Let's say that, because I usually try to like map out my week. Like today, I'll look at my planner and I'll map out what I'm doing day by day and kind of set different goals and priorities per day. but I'm not like literally writing in it unless I'm checking off something that I did that was on my to-do list. But I don't actually plan every day. So I think weekly is good, and then I use my phone a lot, like the carb manager app. I have to use that every day because that helps me to stay it keeps me motivated, honestly. Like, oh wow, you've only had 10 net carbs today, you know what I mean? You actually have room for X, Y, and Z if you want to do it, you know? Like toward like after midday, if I only ate like so many carbs, like it gives me a little bit of excitement, like, oh, you actually can fit in what you're craving, you know, to a certain extent. So I like the carb manager app, and I do actually use that on a regular basis. The weight loss binder will be like my before and after pictures. Again, I'll like write, what did I eat today? Like, how am I feeling? You know, did I have a moment today? And stuff like that. So I'm actually done with my hair, I think, y'all. Let's see what we got. So I'm really excited about this journey. My whole thing is finish what you started. My best friend, she is very inspiring. She recently sent me a video maybe about a month ago that had finish what you started in it, and I love her for that because, you know, there's a way to keep people encouraged, and to me, if you're gonna do it, let me say this, it's all in how you do things. And I really appreciate her sending me that. So, and that's definitely one of my mottos, finish what you started, because no matter how challenging it is, you know, no matter what obstacles come in your way, because the obstacles are inevitable, you guys. They are inevitable. So we have to kind of plan to win. All right, and we're gonna move on to makeup. As my daughter would say, that's how she says it. Makeup, mommy. We're doing makeup. So I'm gonna put a little actual dry shampoo. And this is a Dollar Tree find by Garnier Fructis. And it ain't gonna focus, so you know what I have for you. A good old video of a close-up of the product. FYI, you guys. So don't worry. And the dry shampoo soaks up the oil in the hair, and it makes it like lighter. It gives it a nice scent, because wigs can sometimes get this smell to them, and I do wash my wigs, by the way, with a sulfate-free shampoo. Where did my top go? Like, what? All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of Motions foam right here. Smooth me down. Whoop, whoop. Make me all slick and stuff. Yeah. Looks good to me. Alright. So first thing I do, I would prime, you guys, to be honest, but I'm going to set with some powder. Now this is not my like summertime. I really don't do what I'm going to do right now. This is more of my like winter fall type makeup that I'm going to do for you, because this is kind of more of a full face kind of look. In the summertime, I do concealer, lashes, brows, eyeshadow, and a nice lip color, and maybe some bronzer. But what I'm going to show you is not what I normally would do, but I'm going to just do it today because it's more fun to do extra stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do the contour today as well, so woohoo. First product is the Maybelline oh gosh, what is it, like the Fit, yes, the Fit Me concealer in 50 Cafe. So it comes in a tube like this, and I love the applicator, the doe foot applicator. There that is. I gotta get this together. Anyway, of course I have a video of a close-up of all this stuff, so don't worry. You're like, I hope, you know, anyway, y'all know. So I just kind of put it here. I kind of got, you know, I have this blemish that goes around my nose, and I come down here where my breakouts occur. So I have little spots I want to cover up. And then I'm going to come around here. And then I'm going to do my lips too. Somebody teach you that. And it's good to do your lips. Conceal your lips. Number one, it keeps your lip color on longer. Number two, is this all I want to do? Number two, I go under my eyes because I do have a little bit of darkness around there. I actually need to come in here. I do top of my lids too because it evens everything out for your eyeshadow. I put it on my lips because it evens everything out for your lip color as well, so it makes your lip colors pop more. And it also, what did I just say? It just evens everything out for your lip color to, yes, it evens it out for your lip color to be applied to, and it allows your lip colors to pop. There we go. So I'm going to take my handy dandy beauty blender, and I'm going to put it in some water. I have a bowl of water here. And it's so fun to see how big these things get. Like, they really expand. Like, it's huge now. And I just kind of just make it moist, not necessarily like wet. And this is the Real Techniques one. And so, hair everywhere. Okay. Okay, sorry y'all. So I just kind of come in all around there. Woo. And then just kind of come in here. Blend it in. Well, yeah, somewhat blended in, but obviously concealer, it's not gonna blend exactly perfectly because I'm gonna put a CC cream on top of this. Okay. So this is pretty well blended. Now I'm looking back at my laptop because I'm like, what is the next thing I want to talk to you guys about? So many of you, even people who, like, you know, have known me for a while, may not know that I write poetry. And you can actually see the contour coming in just by me doing my concealer. And you can see all this beautiful face structure that I have. Sorry, did that sound... Y'all should know I'm not an arrogant person. Just saying I have beautiful facial structure. I hope that doesn't make people think that I am, because I'm not. You know, I love seeing my natural facial features popping out. And so I get excited and I talk about it. So I hope that didn't come out wrong. So yes, I write poetry. And one of my other goals is to come out with an ebook. And this ebook, my first one I want to be an ebook. My second one I actually do want to do like a published official book. My ebook, because sometimes with your stuff, the things that you want to do is what I mean by stuff. And this is a CC cream. This is the Mary Kay CC cream in Deep. And this is the CC cream. It has SPF 15. I love that it has the pump. And I don't need that much. I put that amount. And I probably didn't even need this much. But anyway, I'm going to just kind of go ahead and blend this about. But the first one I want to do, I would like to do an ebook. And the second one I want it to be you know, like your regular published book. And I would love to get that accomplished by next year or in 2021. Let me not say by next year because we don't have that much time left this year. By the end of next year is what I would like to do. And the type of poetry I do, I don't know what category that will fall under, to be honest. I talk about all sorts of things, and I really enjoy it. And the reason I'm bringing up poetry is because one of my favorite poets is Maya Angelou. She is classic, and she's so powerful and uplifting, and I absolutely love her style of poetry, and she's just wonderful. So I'm going to share a quote with you, and at the end of today's video, I'm actually going to recite her Phenomenal Woman poem. I'm not going to be all, you know, lyrical and what have you. The next thing I'm going to put on is the Mary Kay Translucent Loose Powder. And I'm just going to take this amount and just put it on my blender, beauty blender here. And I'm going to just put this on top of my, I know it looks crazy that it's wet, but trust me, it doesn't stay wet. And just put this all over to kind of set everything in to give me, I have oily skin, so I always do a little bit of powder to kind of make things stay as they are. And I'm gonna do my contour after this. Now, some people do their contour, I'm add a little bit more powder. Some people do their contour before they put their foundation. I do it after because I can blend it better, if you ask me. Again, this is how I do mine. This is not a tutorial, but I'm hoping you could take something that I do, or, you know, to kind of add to your get ready routine, because that's what I love about watching other people's get ready routine, is how they do their stuff, which is very exciting for me. Okay, so I'm gonna share this, do my contour, and then I'm gonna get into the quote I want to share with you. So this is actually by Believe Beauty, and this is it's a contour stick, and it's in deep. It's a dual-ended contour stick. You have your light end and your dark end, and you always want to get it a few shades darker than you, because that's kind of the whole point behind contouring. And this product or line of Believe Beauty you can get from Dollar General. And I don't remember how much it was. It was under $5, or maybe at $5. It wasn't expensive. Let me just say under 10. And I love the whole idea behind a contour stick. So I'm going to get my other mirror here in front of me so I can see up close. So bear with me. And so I'm just coming through and contour my nose. I don't do my like cheeks and stuff. And I'm also checking here to make sure my makeup and everything is well blended. Let me know if y'all have breakouts since you've been having to wear these masks more. Because let me tell you, my chin has been breaking out a lot. And I normally don't get breakouts until it's that time of the month. But mine has been horrible lately. Horrible. So what I'm finding myself having to do is, and I have some brushes down here, guys. I'm going to use this fine tip brush to, who is this by? See, I've gotten so many brushes from like when I used to get, and I'm going to just blend this in good. When I used to get, oh, what is that box I used to get all the time? Oh my goodness. Did I really? What is the name of that box? Oh, BoxyCharm. I used to get BoxyCharm, and let me tell you, I think that's one of the best boxes you can get besides the FabFitFun box, because literally I have gotten palettes in about every single one, and I've gotten amazing brush sets in every single, maybe not every single one, maybe like every other one. So I literally built my brush collection, and you know what, I'm going to use this wax pencil by e.l.f. that I recently featured in my Dollar Tree haul, and I'm going to go over my brows to kind of give them some stability, because I just thought of that. I was like, I didn't really set my brows. Do y'all set your brows? So I'm going to set mine. And this video is kind of long, so I'm sorry, guys. And then I'm going to use the opposite side of this stick to highlight. So I'm going to come right down the middle and on the side of my contour area that I did with the darker color. And then we're going to blend it all in like that. So you can definitely tell my nose is more narrow, but there's another word that I wanted to say that I can't think of right now, but I like it. And then I'm going to add my highlight and everything. So this is it so far, guys. I do lashes. I'm gonna definitely not do that on camera. I'm gonna cut the camera off, then bloop, it'll be like lashes. Some lash magic, because that's gonna take forever. So my next thing I wanna to say that I was talking about as far as the quote is, pursue the things you love doing and do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. And that's something Maya Angelou said. And that's something I want to encourage you guys with. This is the Morphe palette that I'm going to be using to highlight and sculpt and all that. It's like a highlight kit. This is what it looks like. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to be using Big Bang and Fabulous to highlight and bronze. So I'm going to use, for my highlight, my fan brush. And I'm going to take this across the bridge of my nose like that. So my whole thing is, and my whole like purpose of my channel is to encourage women, no matter where you are in life, to pursue those things that you are really wanting to do. Like, for example, for me, stepping out on faith and becoming a Mary Kay consultant when I have 2 small children, just changed my career, just got married. I mean, that's probably not the best time to do that, but I did it anyway. So and I'm going to use Fabulous, and it's that bronzy color. I just use this gorgeous gold color for my highlight, and I'm going to use this to go on my cheeks. And I'm going to use this contouring brush that I got in a BoxyCharm box called Complex Culture. And I don't know it does say. It's called the Contour Blush Brush. So just go for it, you guys. Go for it. And I do smile to get my cheekbones and stuff like that. Make sure I'm getting them. And I kind of go down here, go up here. Just kind of whatever. Hit some spots, give me a little bit of color. And I am not sure what I'm going to be doing with lips and eye color. I don't even know, y'all. I think I'm going to just kind of do what I normally do. So wherever you are in life, I want you to have the courage to do it. And you can do it. You know, it may not go as accordingly, and I'm going to use my Violet Voss Essentials palette And this is what the palette looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. My daughter loves this color, as you can see. You don't know if you can see that fingerprint. She dug all into it. And I'm going to be using the Dusty Rose. The Dusty Rose. Oh, Lord have mercy. Again, I'll do close-ups, guys, so sorry about that. You can't see. I'm going to use the Dusty Rose on my lid, and I'm going to go in with cinnamon, Dusty Rose, and then cinnamon on my crease, and then probably this cream in my arch. So you just got to go for it. You know what I mean? There's no perfect time in life to do something you've always wanted to do. You just got to go. You know, you got to jump. You got to take that leap of faith and just go for it. So if I have any advice for you, it is to just go for it. You know, this is 2020. This has been a heck of a year already, man. You would have thought this year was over. We're not even over. You know what I mean? This year is not over. So take advantage of the opportunities, you know, that are there. Whether if it's something as simple as, you know, your job may offer some free training. Why not? You know, if you're trying to move up and you're trying to establish yourself in a career, take advantage of opportunities like that. I'm always, you know, looking and paying attention to things like that. Ooh, this terracotta is gorgeous. It's an orangey color. I'm going to add that in. That's really pretty. I think I'm going to put it in like right here. You know, just take advantage of everything and give it your all. So at the end of the day, and I always brush the excess shadow when I'm switching between shadows, like on the back of my hand. Just give it your best shot, you know. And at the end of the day, you can say that you did. So whatever you love in life, going back to the quote, whatever you love doing, do that very well. That's probably like some good advice. You know what I mean? Maya Angelou is so wise. And I always use a big brush to blend everything in, so it's not looking very, you know, like this color, this color, this color, but it's looking like an all-together look on my eye. And then I'm gonna go in with my highlight under my arch here, just a tad. You don't want to go in heavy there. Just enough to give it like, ooh, you know, a little something. And those are my eyes, y'all. Can you see? So this is like my signature thing. I always like my eyes to look like this. And I think we all eventually start falling into like a signature look. You know what I mean? Our go-to look. So speaking of go-to look, this is definitely my go-to look. I like the Smashbox matte lip gloss in, what is the name of this color? This is their liquid lipstick called Gotta Light. Is that right? Gotta Light. Always on liquid lipstick. I think it is called Got to Light, literally. And this is a Rimmel London. And it's like a chocolate brown lip liner. So the first thing I'm going to do is line my lips. I'm going to line it with that color. I think this is such a classy look I'm doing on my lips. I love this look. Yeah, so my whole tip for today is do what you love, okay? You know, and hopefully it'll pan out for you to where you can do well for yourself in that and become successful with that. And maybe whatever you love doing is something that can connect to a career or a job or something like that. So for me, I love helping people. So the medical field made sense. And there's a ton of things in the medical field that you could be doing, right? So I had to go through some trial and error stuff. There's probably a very small percentage of people in the world who went for one thing and that's the thing that they do for the rest of their life. Most people start somewhere and then they're like, I ain't really like it like that, so I'm gonna, try something else. And then that's when you find it. It's like this constant battle of trying to figure it out. All right, so I'm gonna cut the camera off and do my lashes and I'll be right back. But first, I'm sorry. Here's the lashes that I'm gonna, of course, it falls down. Ugh. Hold on. All right, y'all, found them. So these are the lashes that I'm going to be putting on, and I use the Duo eyelash glue with the brush applicator because that's so easy to use, and it's blue but it dries black, and I highly recommend Duo. So there's that. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I highly recommend to put the mascara to blend it all in, and I'm trying to make sure I did everything. So my last step, I did my eyelashes. I'm not an eyeliner person. I probably could do it, but I'm not, because that's not normally what I do. But I think this look is really nice. It didn't take me too long. This is a really nice date night look. This is usually how I go for when I do date nights and when I go out or we're going somewhere really nice. This is what I usually do as far as my makeup and hair, and you can't see my whole outfit, but this is one of those kimono type shirts, and I just have some ripped up jeans, and some of y'all are like, I want to see. So yeah, some ripped up jeans is all I'm wearing, and then I'm just wearing some thong sandals, just keeping it simple. And I love statement piece earrings or a nice statement piece necklace with simple hoops, and my Alex and Ani bracelets. And I just keep it simple. Oh, my perfume. Y'all might be interested in that, huh? So the perfume I've been wearing is the Coco Chanel. I think it's called Her. I think it's Her by Coco Chanel. If I'm wrong, I'll put the real name right here. And that's kind of been my summer scent. That's been smelling really nice. So the last thing is I'm going to do a nice mist. This is the Olay mist, calming. It has aloe, leaf, and chamomile extract. And I'm gonna just give myself a nice mist here. Oh, that smells so good. My fan is going, so it's blowing the mist away. But I did get some. There we go. Oh my gosh. So that's it, you guys. So let me give you a nice close-up. So bring the camera in more. There we go. Of my look today. You can see everything. And that's it. So the last thing I'm gonna do, as promised, is recite the Phenomenal Woman poem. And if you know what, if you could pull up the poem, it's called Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou, and say it with me, because I think this is such an empowering poem, and I'm all about encouraging and affirming yourself, because this makeup is nice, but this is not me. This is not what makes me. I enjoy doing it. I love it. It's fun. It's how I'm creative, and it just adds on to what I naturally have as a woman. But this is not, I'm not defined by it, and it shouldn't define you either. You should know that you have deeper qualities that make you beautiful. And this poem certainly reminds me of that, and I hope it can remind you of it as well if you haven't heard this poem before. So, I'm on my computer. I'm going to pull it all up here. So, Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I am a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. When the men themselves have wondered what they see in me, they try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's the arch in my back, the sun in my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about, or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, I ought to make you proud. I say, it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's Get Ready With Me chit chat and have enjoyed the poem, and I think that kind of sums up what I would normally say at the end. So again, don't be typical. Don't come to the pressure of this society to fit in. Be you in your own typical way, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.